Toad found it fun, but the fun was soon over. A crossing lay ahead and the gates were closed. Toad couldn't stop. Herded him onto old sidings, straight into a muddy pool. Stopped at last. Oliver arrived, and when he saw Toad, he could only smile. A pond is the only place for a toad, I suppose.
Through the station they thundered and lurched into the yard. James shut his eyes. There was a bursting crash, and something sticky splashed all over him. He had run into 2 tar wagons and was black from smoke box to cap.
"You silly engine," his driver scolded. "It's not my fault. These trucks dragged us here." "You always wanted to go past that board. I believe you asked your trucks to pull us here." "Driver, what are you doing? It's not safe." "The trucks dragged us." "All right, driver, you gotta come to the office with me." "Fireman, get your engine back to safety." As the foreman turned around, a small rush of stones clattered down the bank. The fireman already knew that if he tried to move 16, it would cause too much trouble. "Whoa!" 16 groaned. The rails began to sag even more. Then suddenly, they gave away. As the fireman leapt for safety, 16 overbalanced. "Whoa!" cried 16 as he fell cab over wheels down the bank. 16 landed on his side, looking surprised, and was leaking steam everywhere. "Help!" groaned 16.
Percy appeared. Percy wasn't going fast, but he couldn't prevent himself from plowing into the porridge which now covered the rails. Ugh, he exclaimed. Porridge dripped from Percy's wheels, rods and frames. He felt awful, wet, sticky and cold. His driver and fireman got down to inspect the mess. "Oh dear," remarked the driver. "Well, Percy, you found out about porridge the hard way, haven't you? The thing is, you're supposed to eat it, not paddle in it."
The silly cars had knocked their conductor off his van and left him far behind after he had whistled the warning. But the cars didn't care. They were feeling very pleased with themselves.
There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. "Horrors!" cried Thomas, and shut his eyes. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled.
Driver applied the brakes. "Is there a problem, Mr. Oliver?" "Yeah, there is!" That could have been a little smoother. Oliver felt awful. He thought that she biffed them very hard. "Oh no!" they cried, and they splashed into the duck pond. Emily was covered in a flowery mess.